Hello YouTube, my name is Dragonheart, the Prince of Wales, and welcome to another unit overview video. Today we are looking at the Irondrakes of the Dwarves. So here they are. They have these massive torpedo launchers here. They're heavily armoured, and let's have a look at them. They look absolutely beautiful. The design of them is absolutely immense. One of my favourite looking units in the game. So let's bring up the UI. We have them deployed here. So, what are they? Irondrakes, Trollhammer, Torpedo. Torpedo launcher infantry is what they are. They are armoured, as you can see. Armour-piercing missiles, which is obviously a good advantage to have. Anti-large. So anti-large units have an advantage against targets that are at least as large as a horse. This advantage can be a damage bonus against large targets, or an attack that focuses on a very large area. However, some units are simply better against large targets because their attacks are slow and easy to dodge by skilled melee combatants. Now, they do have a weakness. They have a very low rate of missile fire, so it takes a while to reload. There's 24 of them in a unit, so there's 24 of them in a line by here. They don't have the best of hit points, to be fair. They have 2,000 if you compare that to 4,000 by the Quarrelers, 7,000 by Slayers. Longbeards have nearly 7,000, 8,000 for the Iron Breakers. Gyrocopters are over 3,000, so you know, 2,000, just over 2,000 is actually one of the lowest in the whole army here, which we have today. So that is pretty, you know, not the best of things to have, although they are heavily armoured. As you can see, 120, which is, I think, is that the biggest or joint biggest? Iron Breakers have 120 as well. Just looking to see. Yeah, that is the biggest in the army along with the Iron Breakers. Leadership 85, very good leadership. Better than Quarrelers, better than, well, not better than Slayers. Slayers have the best leadership here. But 85 being a very good number. Speed 27, they're dwarves, they're not going to be that fast. Melee attack, not the best. Melee defense, a little bit better. Weapon strength is okay, I guess, 18, although, I mean, if you look at the others, I mean, 48 for Slayers. Slayers are just all-around beasts compared to these when it comes to that. Weapon, charge bonus, sorry, 6, not going to be that good. They're heavily armored, they're not going to be charging that quickly, are they? The ammunition is 20, which, if you compare it to Slayers, is 22, not much difference there. Now their range is 90, which is low. If I bring up the spacebar, you can see if I hover over them, that's where their rate of fire is, but there. You can see that it is better than the Iron Breakers, which range is 55, was almost half of that. But the Quarrelers outrange them completely, but there, as you can see. But their missile damage is 82, which is really good compared to the Quarrelers, which is 21 and 55 for the Iron Breakers. So what we're going to do, like always, we're going to start the battle. But before we do, a couple of things to note by here. They can hide in the forest, they have that ability. They do have a 25% magic resistance, and they're fire resistant, which is one of the best things the dwarves have, or this unit of the dwarves have. 70% fire resistance, so any flame attacks is reduced by this amount. So if you've got like a spellcaster using a fire attack on it, it's not going to do much damage. Okay, so we're going to start the battle. We're against the Empire. We're on the Northern Chaos Wastes today. And first thing I'm going to do is actually bring up my artillery. Get that refaced. Interesting battlefield this. It's almost like a first one to the top kind of win sort of thing. So just going to move all these forward. Get them in range. It looks like our Quarrelers will be in range in a few moments time. Are they going to come forward? I think they will be. Just going to advance slightly, I think, with them. Actually, no. They are charging into that arc, I think. The outrides are. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and get these troll hammers in. I keep calling them troll hammers because it's troll hammer, torpedo, Irondrakes. I'm going to get the gyrocopters to just fling around there. So the Irondrakes we're looking at today, just going to have some close-ups of them. The Empire army's actually gone over here though, which is interesting. Going to send some Slayers in to wade them off. Okay, so here we go. There they go, they're firing now. Boom. Outriders just decimated straight away. They do have a very low reload rate, but you can see they done shitload of damage, killed 10 by there. Although they are getting charged by Pistoliers, so this is where we see how good they are in a fight against cavalry now. Haven't lost a single man yet. Going to switch this to infantry attack. I'm actually going to send in some Irondrakes in hand-to-hand combat just to help them out a little bit. It does say unit winning though, on their own. Unit winning. They are winning decisively apparently against my dwarves. Keep an eye on that. I've got my gyrocopters here which can chase down some fleeing units. Got my Slayers running around the battlefield doing all sorts of crazy stuff right now as well. My general's just left to fight them there. Not doing the best of micromanagement, to be fair, am I? Okay, I'm going to bring my Irondrakes back. I'm going to try and get them involved in this battle if possible. Here come the gyrocopters. They can now hit the great swords from behind. Okay, let's get this back onto fire. We're going to get these to fire. I'm trying to look for a good target. They are slow. That's the biggest problem we have, I can see anyway. Although our Irondrakes are just flinging in the fire right now, which is really cool to see. As you can see though, I'm trying to get them up as quick as I can, and that is a slow rate of fire. Or a slow movement speed, rather. They're heavily armoured. They have these big massive torpedoes on their arms. They're not going to go fast, are they? Now I do have this unit of Slayers, which is just going to charge into the Outriders there. Right, I'm going to get these two to pull back just for demonstration purposes. Hopefully I can finish off this unit here. Get my gyrocopters to go for them. Instead, the Irondrakes are going to fire. Here they go, they're firing in. Fire getting shot. Taking damage, got them down to 84. Come on, get another volley away, please. Get a volley. Here they go, point blank range. Get some good volleys in. Almost a kill per volley, isn't it? Pretty good. Got them weakened. Then we go in for melee now. Got 27 kills. Obviously not great, but they are slow units. If they were quicker, I think that's the thing which you have to remember with this unit. They aren't very fast, but they are deadly from close range if used appropriately. I haven't used them that well, to be fair. We've actually lost a few of our troops here. Losing slightly. Combat even. I'm going to turn these around now and get them involved. I'm actually going to pull out with these, if possible, because we may lose that battle there. It was kind of neck and neck. But look at that. Boom. Used that effectively. I was able to get my Irondrakes rather, just to fly in there then and just go boom. Have that. Have some fire. And the good thing is I got fire resistance, so I'm not too worried about the friendly fire, because I don't think I have actually. Well, maybe I have, I don't know. But because of the fire resistance, it's not going to be as severe as it would with other units, which is an important thing to remember there. Empire's done really well on this right flank. I've actually lost this right flank completely. We will try and win this battle, of course. Easier said than done sometimes. Got units running around. I'm obviously not fighting this battle like I usually would. I would usually be concentrating a lot more, but it's difficult when you're trying to obviously focus on one particular unit, and I've got my forces completely split all over the battlefield right now. I do happen to have this Pistolier unit getting chased right into the corner over here. They are eventually going to have to fight my Slayers, which they are. Slayers will make short work of them. Irondrakes can still fire. Can we get him to go against Karl Franz, I wonder? Karl Franz appears to be making his way towards me, so I may as well fire against him, if at all possible. That's what I'm going to try to do. Okay, we got a shot away, I think. Did we hit him at the sky? I think we did. Let's get that gyrocopter on the swordsman, but there. My general's going up against two units there. Artillery can aim for the swordsmen that are there. And now we'll try and get some more shots away by the Irondrakes, see how well they do. We're aiming for Karl Franz to see if we can get some hits on him. Hopefully we can do pretty well there. Balance power is heavily in our favour, so we're 413 down to about 500. They outnumber us, but we do have better units. I can start pulling back my Slayers. Like I said, my micromanagement's been terrible in this battle, but it's not about that. It's about trying to show you the Irondrakes and how well they can do. They are firing in now, getting some more volleys away. Just popping a few off. There we go. Boom. Some fire being done to him and taking fire. Damaged by artillery. Not the best, to be fair. I mean, we've weakened him, but not as much as we would probably like. On old Karl Franz there, but hey, it's the way it goes sometimes. We are pretty much dominating this battle now. We're starting to take control. It looks like Karl Franz is the main thing we have to take out now. Gonna keep firing upon him. Let's see how we can do it. Still haven't used up half our ammunition yet. It's only about 1/3 gone, which is pretty good for a battle that's going on for about 7 minutes now. And we have been focusing on them quite a bit. So we'll get some more volleys away now shortly. Here they go. Just got a volley away there. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Gonna do some friendly fire, that's the only problem we have. We've got our Irondrakes in here as well. Doing some damage. Gonna keep volume with all of these troops, but there. Got the gyrocopter in there just to finish them off, I think. We do have some slayers that I can bring in as extra reinforcements. My Irondrakes just holding there for a long time now. Interested to see that. Oh, what was that play then? My other slayers are coming back. Get them in here. Like I said, not the cleanest of battles, but hey, it's the way it goes sometimes. We can just route Karl Franz here, it would be something. Slayers are attacking Karl Franz, that's going to be a lot better, I think. We should be able to take on the great swords. Let's get the two of them Corlers to attack Karl Franz. I guess still continue to bombard them. And we got 42 kills, which not too bad, I guess, but compare that to some of the other units. Like Thorgrim's got 141. My Irondrakes got 88 and 87 each. We'll have a little recap at the end of the battle of what they all got. I mean, I personally think they're too slow for my liking. They're very good from close range, and if you can get them, you know, on like a flank maybe where it's exposed and shoot into the side of the enemy, I think that's the best way you can probably utilize them. But in a battle like this battlefield just doesn't suit them at all. They have been weakened, but they are sturdy. I mean, they're still not dead. They still got 11 troops remaining. They've set them with a shout. I'm going to pull them back again though, because Karl Franz is quite close to them now. I'm going to let my slayers deal with Karl Franz. That's probably the best thing to do there. Try and defeat these great swords if possible. My gyrocopter could just keep flying in. I think we probably want to get my Thorgrim Grudgebearer unit back over here as well. And there we go, victory. So we had the victory in the end. Karl Franz is flying away, and we can end the battle there. So about 9 minutes altogether. It was a Pyrrhic victory. Like I said, that was terrible. Terrible battlefield skills by me. I lost well over half my men. They deployed more than me, but we lost less than them. Remaining 335, 322. Not much in it. Okay, so how did they do? Well, Longbeard's got 20 kills. One of the slayers didn't even get any kills. It's terrible. Gyrocopters 40 and 54, but the unit we're focused on is the Irondrakes, which had 42, which is okay. It's pretty average compared to the stats here. We got like this one's got less, that's got less, that's got 2 less, that's got less, that's got less, and that's got 2 less. But so it's about halfway, about 50-50 between all the units here. But I personally don't recommend them from my kind of play style point of view, but I do feel like they are an effective unit if used correctly. Like I said, if you put them on the flank, get them to flank around and hit them across the side and maybe in the rear with some of those volleys, then I think it can be really a good effective unit. And if they do get charged, you don't have to worry too much because they are quite sturdy. Anyway guys, I've been Dragonheart the Prince of Wales. Thank you for watching. Until next time, goodbye.